So I'm Shaun.
And I'm Shatara. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Moving on. Are we at the Weekend Z?
Yes,
All right.
I'm a woman over 50, divorced, 2 grown kids. And I would say I keep myself in fairly good shape. I've been a yoga instructor for 9 years now. I've been dating men my age and can't help but notice a lot of them are in horrible shape and health is not the priority. I get approached by younger men all the time and never gave any of these high ends the time of day. Okay. Well, mom is getting tired of high blood pressure Bob and heart attack Harry and might just consider dating a bit younger. Men do it all the time. But for women, how old is too young? Oh,
Well, she doesn't give an age.
well,
She doesn't.
no,
Okay.
she said she's over 50
I
and
know,
she
but
still looks
who is she
good.
dating? What's a YN to her? I
I
don't
don't
know. But
know.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. So, well, she gets approached all the time. So clearly, like, I'm thinking of the Drake song when he says she's still 50, got a house with the pool. She said she got a son and he's in school. I don't want to meet a nigga crazy. Got me feeling like my daddy
I,
back in 86. Yeah. Yeah.
you know, it's funny because I can relate. Being a
Yeah.
woman of a certain age, my damn self.
Yeah. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. Remember that man?
What,
We pulled up to the quick check and you were like reversing
oh,
and he stood right in front of the car. He was like, do you remember that? I was like,
that was so
yeah.
sweet. This is so sweet. So
That was so funny.
I mean, it's flattering, but it's like funny where, I'll meet these young boys and I'm like, sir, I could be your mama and not your teen mama either. Like, I would be your grown ass mama. And it's so cute and it's so flattering. And then, when I look at my age group, in late 40s, and I'm like, what's happening, y'all?
What's going on, sir?
What's
You said heart
happening?
attack Harry.
Hard as and so because I heard there's a term for, oh man, your cousin was talking about it the other day, where basically men, after they've done the party scene or whatever and they get old, they find somebody that can help them transition and die. Basically, they done to
They found a
help
nurse.
them. They had their pressure's high. What is it called? A hospice lover or something like that. It was something crazy like,
Okay, I've heard about that. Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, like, is that what it is? So I say all that to say, like, I empathize with her because, at a certain, you kind of hit a stride. I think when you get to this late these early, you kind of hit a stride in your life where, health is more of a priority. All the things that you maybe if you missed out on in your 20s and 30s, now you're picking it up. Like, now, okay, things that this is works for my body and my mind, my soul, my spirit. Like, so a
Right, right,
lot
right.
of us, a lot of women, we're hitting that stride, but our counterparts, not so much,
Hmm.
not so much.
That's so much.
And so, man, it's just because I'm like, and it is a double standard because men do it all the time. Like, what do they do? I could say they date down. Like, well, it's easy for a man to, especially if you got a little money, you got a little nice car or something. Like, oh, it's easy to get you a 20, 30-year-old. You don't even have to be on TikTok. It's easier for you. But for
Mhm.
a woman, and
Yeah.
I don't say it's hard, but the idea of, can I hang out with this dude and his friends? Can I go out and turn up like I do my little turn up? Can I do that with my little 25-year-old to a 30? I don't 20, 22-year-old, and they're so cute. They're just so, I mean, they're so cute and so honest and so, but
Omarion. That's all I keep thinking. Omarion.
so in that Mario, what?
Omarion. Just when he yells his name out in the song. Omarion. He's young.
He ain't even
He
young no
was.
more though.
He was. He
Marion is
was.
in yeah. Look,
Was.
everybody
He
getting
was.
older. So I'm just like, yeah. And I hear her because she's like, Mama getting tired of high blood pressure Bob and heart attack Harry. And, no disrespect, but it's like, and me, I can't stand a pot belly. Like, I do my yoga. I go to boot camp. I want to eat as healthy as I can because now it's about maintaining and living life, but at an optimum level. Like, not just, you just don't want to just be here. Because what I tell you, I said, what's one thing about me I told you and I told my family members? What I say don't do. When I
Stop it. Don't do it. You want me to tell the people?
tell the
You
people,
said
because
don't.
I mean it.
Don't. Listen. Don't you perch me up in the living room talking about we'll go get her. If I'm conked out, I ain't making it. Don't be perching me up in the side of the living room
Do
talking about we'll go
not
get her
do not put that do not put
as a
that hospital
vegetable.
bed in the living room in front of the TV, please don't, or in the dining room. Don't do that to me. Don't do that
I'm
to me.
laughing, but you was so serious, and the more
I'm
serious you
so
were, I
serious
laughed even harder. I was like, "What? She's so serious, I can't take I'm not
because you
playing."
know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly
So
what you're talking about.
just saying all that to say, like, we ain't gotta
Don't do
prolong
it.
this.
We
Don't
gonna
do
go get
that.
her. Mhm.
Hold
Roll
on.
her
You
on
know,
in.
don't put me behind the curtain in the living room. Don't do that to me.
Surprise!
Don't do that to me.
This her favorite show. She used to love watching this show.
Her stories is on. Mm-mm. Mm.
Don't do it.
What you do? What you do? Don't bring me the cold towel wiping my don't. So I say all that to say, don't I mean,
What's the age?
is that but that is a lot of times the trajectory that some of these men in my age group and in her age group, that's what they're on. You know, they're well on their way to that. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking.
When I see different, I saw the actor who was in Soul Food, the one who was married to Terry and fucked Faye. Faye fucked the family. The actor
Yeah,
who's,
was it
I forget his
I can't
name.
think of his name.
Anyway, 'cause he was Vanessa Williams' husband in Soul Food.
Michael
Anyway, he was
Beach?
in,
Was it Michael Beach? We don't know
I
anybody.
forget
I
his
think it's
name.
Michael Beach, but
Okay,
anyway.
find him. He's in it. I would say he's well into his 50s. He might even be 60. He looks amazing. And he even said in this damn movie I saw with Edie Falco over the weekend, just something random I watched. He was like, I got a divorce and I needed something to do. So I just found myself in the gym, eating right, getting healthy. And I was like, damn, Zaddy.
And I love it. I love that for them. Like, yes! I love
He-
that.
He's doing right by himself with his black wife, might I add, which I do know of all things. I don't know his name, but I know he got a black wife. Now,
Mhm.
he's up there and he's looking good and he's staying healthy. So there are some men that are aging well, keeping themselves together. And like I always say, even to my husband now, like, I love you and we're married, but you're not my child. In other words, you're not my responsibility. So if you know you need to take vitamins and you know you need to get your heart rate right and whatever, you need to do that with or without me. These
Well,
are things you need to
so
do for you. Don't put me in the position to have to take care of you if you're able bodied to do it yourself first. I will keep up with you. You get what I'm saying? Like just don't
I
do
love
me like
that.
that.
Right.
Don't do me like that. You know what I
Don't
mean?
do
Like
me
if you
like that.
you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be little miss, here's your Monday pill, here's your Tuesday pill. Listen, it may come to that, God willing. But as of right now, do what you got to do for you. And I promise you, I'm gonna make sure I do what I gotta do for me. And God willing, we are aging gracefully. He's in good shape. I would say I'm in fairly good shape. I don't eat the best, but I'm trying. God knows I got about a million little Snicker bars in the candy jar up here. But when it's little, it doesn't count, right? So with that being said, how young do I think if you're 50 is too young? I would say anything under 30, I'm gonna say is too young. If
Okay.
you're 50, anything under 30 is yeah. I don't think it should be 20 anything. That's just
Cause I be getting these little 27-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 27. Sorry, I could be your mother. It's so cute, but it's so flattering. But in actuality, are you gonna build a whole relationship out of that? You know, a lot of times think about when you was 25 and then think about as a male, 25 years old, like you definitely and then we live in this social media age.
mhm.
But you don't have everything together as you should not. You should be exploring life and figuring out who you are and all these things. So, dating a whole woman that's a whole woman that's a lot. But I definitely will suggest that just have fun, have a good time because they could be a good time.
So
Get
you
on
have
the
a
back
number
of
for
that
her
bike
or nah?
with 29, 28
28. That's it, because she wants to know how young she
to
can go.
just have a good time and have fun.
I mean, shit,
To just have a great time.
a yoga
But
instructor.
this
Sounds like
is
she's in good shape. She looks good.
Yeah, she probably can bend it over, and let me tell you, like, I'm sure they can bend it over for you as well. And you could teach them some things. Mhm.
Okay,
So have
yeah,
fun. Her
like
kids are
yeah.
grown, she says, she's a yoga instructor, her kids are grown. Do you wanna be worried about did Julius take his pressure pills and
He died on top of me. What movie was that? He died on top of me. That was a movie.
I don't know, but that sure was Kevin Samuel's life as well.
Yes. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah. So I think she's just in terms of like, without saying it, like I'm just not trying to rob the cradle. Like I just want to be
Yeah,
within
yeah.
my
And
league.
you're gonna get the looks, but if you got your face card is popping, don't even worry about it. have a good time if that's what you want to do. I mean, I'm assuming she said she's divorced. I'm assuming she's not looking for a husband in a 25-year-old and a 30-year-old. But yeah, I mean, they're 30, 28, 30, because sometimes they get their game together. They come with the maturity that you're
I
like,
was gonna say that they want the challenge. They want to be able to say, "I got me a woman." Yeah, they really do. Because I will say this: women are looking, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but people are looking good. Like when I was younger, I really thought 50 was old, and now that
hey, when
I'm looking like young to me.
same thing. But there's so much life here. It's like it ain't old. It ain't old. It's mature.
It's
It's
mature.
definitely
Yeah,
mature. Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell her have a great time if that's what you want. Have a good time because they will show you a good time. They wanna impress. Because sometimes you get these men and they middle age and they older and it's like they're fatigued. They're jet lagged or with life.
Every-
And then they set in their ways. They set in their ways. They set in their ways.
yeah. Every everybody's cat daddy-ism isn't really as good as they think it is.
Everybody's cat daddy is.
You know what I'm saying. It ain't really all that you think it is.
Man, and then that's the other thing. Sometimes, I'm looking at the men that are in my age group, and I'm like, they remind me of the dudes I used to see when I used to go to the Pan Pan with Granddaddy in Harlem, or Granddaddy used to take me to. I get now I'm thinking it was they called it the package store, but it was a liquor store. So you
Uh-huh.
go to the liquor store, you see, his friends sitting there at the bar. They was cat daddies.
Granddaddy had you at the bar. I gotta run in here real quick, run the
Yep,
numbers.
there was a few times we went in there, to see his friend or somebody at the bar, and I'm just thinking like, man, those are the dudes. They probably even at that time they probably weren't that old,
Yes. Right.
but they were
Probably
old.
32. Looking like 57. Looking like 57.
No, they look much older. I mean, now that I'm thinking, I'm doing the math. Like, they had to be like in their 50s, but golly, so that was a long time ago. I'm just saying, but those are the dudes that will they will approach too. Be like,
Yeah.
sir,
But they're the ones who, they leave a little money on the
sir,
dresser. So I'm gonna leave you a little money on the dresser.
turn you into a whore. Turn
Uh-huh.
you into a whore.
Baby, let me tell you some old school cats, that I got Cash App. I got
Ugh,
I got Zelle. I got the Zelles. I can get you what you need, baby girl. I'll get you what you need. You're like, okay, Charles. Okay.
Julius. Okay, Julius.
Right.
All
What you
right.
need? What you need? I get you what you need. Yeah, she don't want none of that. She tired. Okay. Good times.
Anyway. Good time. Okay, so I hope we gave her some good advice. I just say, like I said, roll with it. Have a good time.
Have a good time. There is a double
You just gave
standard.
her 30. You gave her 30 and up.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Don't go lower than 30. Yep.
And if you want to be a sponsor, maybe you want to be a guest on the show, you have questions for the Weekend Z Report, go to our link tree. That's linktree/TwizPod. Scroll to the bottom and get in contact with us. You can send us an email, the old email, or you can leave us a voicemail message. And
Yes.
what else?
Also, follow us on Instagram at TwistPod. Check out our linktree/TwistPod. Yep, that's what it is. And if you want to keep up to date on all my upcoming comedy shows, as well as our podcast and TV events, go to my website, shataraCurry.com. So as always, you guys, we appreciate you. Stay healthy, stay well. Until next time, peace.
Peace, y'all.